What's going on, YouTube? Welcome back to another episode of the Survival Crate series. If it sounds like I am not happy, I'm not. I just spent 3.5 hours trying to edit the new series for my internet, or not my internet, my power to disappear. My power has left existence as I was trying to render the video. If you don't know what video I'm talking about, I said I was going to start a series where, I was going to put going to do real more editing into it. I did. That series was complete. That series, the first video, was actually supposed to be today instead of the one you're watching. So I'm mad because I no longer have the files because my computer wanted to delete all of them for some god knows reason. So not only did I do about 3.5 hours of editing this morning, I rendered it out thinking, hey, it's going to be perfectly fine. We're going to have a new series that we're going to start, have a video every week because that's the way I was doing it. I recorded for a week, every day for a week. After this video or whatever video was up that past week or whatever, I would swap worlds. I'll go straight to the other series that we were doing and I would record for it. So again, after about a week of recording and doing about 14 hours in total, I had seven different files. Because again, I recorded every day for a week straight, 7 different files. Each file was about 2 to 3 hours long. So everything was going perfectly fine. Everything was in the editing software completely normal. There was no issue. There was nothing to it. I went to render this morning after doing about 3 hours of editing. I was like, all right, I save like a psychopath. Like I save constantly. Pretty much after every edit I do, I save just so I have some sort of backup. But when I went to render, as you know, my power went out, which normally means, hey, the video is not going to be there because it couldn't render out properly. It's just going to be a corrupted file because it didn't render. So I was like, all right, reset my computer. Or I didn't reset my computer. I turned my computer back on and I was like, all right, I'm just load up the software. My software has a little thing at the bottom to where I could just click the most recent project, whatever one is saved on my computer. I was like, all right, click it. There's nothing. There's no files in the saved project, which makes no sense because the files are already saved on my computer. They are fully set. I never changed anything from the files, so everything should still be there. But my editing software is saying otherwise, that there's nothing in it. I was like, it's not right. That's not normal. So I closed the software. I reopened it, thinking, hey, the software kind of sucks. It's not that good. I might swap over to a different one. And now I'm really thinking I might swap over to a different one. But when I restarted it, I was like, oh, okay. There's no project there anymore. That don't make no sense because there was literally just one. There was the right project right there. I was like, okay, that's not correct. So I opened up my Files Explorer to where the save has to be, because if you don't know, for something to be saved, it has to be saved on your computer. I was like, all right, it should be on there somewhere. Went to look for it. Nothing. There's nothing saved on my computer for a project file. I was like, that's not right. I was like, you know what? Screw it. I'm going to go into the editing software files in itself, because my software has extra folders in it that has like backup saves, backups, everything like that. I was like, all right, it saves them for a week. I literally just recorded, or not recorded, edited this morning, so they should be there. Open it up. The only save I have was when I first imported the files to start editing, which was 4 or 5 days ago. I was like, that's not right. I closed it out. I let it refresh. I was like, all right, they're gonna be in here. They should be, because that's how it works. Whatever it saves, it will save into that file. After a week, if nothing happens, after a week, it just deletes the files just to save space. I was like, all right, understandable. But go back into it. There are no files. I mean, none. The folder is empty. It's a ghost town. That's not right. I checked my recycle bin. There's one file in there. One. Out of the 7 videos I recorded, 7 raw videos, that's not right. If it got deleted, it should all be in there. And then it clicked. Windows does it to where if they're over a certain amount of gigabytes, it just permanently deletes them. It doesn't throw them in a recycle bin, it just permanently deletes them. The one folder that is there was just under that threshold limit, meaning it's saved, but everything else is gone. So I don't have the project, I don't have the videos anymore. I don't have anything for the new series. I have literally nothing for the new series. What sucks because I spent a whole week doing it. I was like, we're gonna upload this today. Today's video was supposed to be that video. Yeah, today's video was supposed to be that brand new series. That is one that we were supposed to be doing. That was one that was supposed to be uploaded. We were gonna start a brand new series today. Well, you would have seen the brand new series today. I've been recording, well, I was recording it for the past week. And then it's gone. So, we no longer have a new series. I am very pissed about it. Also, if you're new here, one, thanks. I'm not family friendly in any way, shape, or form. And you're probably going to see that this video, so I'm letting you know. You will probably hear some things, because I am not very happy. I lost a recording. Actually, I lost a week worth of recordings. So I no longer have that. We no longer have a brand new series that was supposed to be here. So I said, screw it. I'm no longer recording on that series. We are just going to do a whole new one. If you don't know what the series was, we can probably try it later on. Actually, nobody knows what the series was because I was trying to make it a little surprise. It was a one chunk challenge. I was going to literally live in one entire chunk with the create mod. I would have had power in there, would have had all the farms, everything in one single chunk. If we go out the border, we die. And the series ends. Like, completely will end. I didn't die. I had it fully set. The world was fully, like, I had machines. I had everything. I was stacked. Honestly, it was better than on here. Because, well, I learned a lot about create on this world. So, I know a little bit more about the machines than I used to. I was like, alright. It should be pretty easy. First episode, I had power. First episode, I had power. Second episode, I had more machines. I had farms. I had everything. I had an auto fishing machine. An auto fishing machine. I didn't have to do anything. I had mob farms. I had arms of glory. And now they're gone. I mean, the world should be there. I haven't checked. I have not checked to see if the world is still there. Because everything wanted to delete itself. So I was like, great, nice, wonderful surprise. Yeah, the series was a one chunk challenge. I was trying to live in one chunk for as long as I can. If I died by the border, the series would end and we never return to it. Well, guess what? I didn't die by a border. I died by stupid issues. So now we don't even have the series anymore, which is great. Now I gotta try and do a new one. So, for the new series, I'm gonna give you the option. Do you want it in VR with some Herobrine mods? Because there's a Herobrine mod. VR with horror? Or do you want just normal VR survival? Or do you just want, like, a normal survival? No mods, nothing? Or do you want another modded survival? Something like that. Let me know. 4 options. Again, it's VR modded. Not VR modded. It's VR horror. Normal VR, like, just VR survival. Normal survival. Or, I can't remember what else it said. God dang it. My brain didn't function. By the time you're watching this, there should be a poll under the community tab. I should have everything set in there. So if you want to vote on what series would be next or something like that, head to the community tab, place your vote or your poll, whatever, and we'll start that series. If you want it in VR, we'll do it in VR. Obviously, no shaders, just because my PC wouldn't run. I die with shaders as it is anyways on this world, so it won't have shaders, which sucks, but it will be normal VR Minecraft. Or modded, whatever you choose, I don't know. But again, there will be a poll in the community tab. If you do want to vote, go for it. You get to choose the next series. What a great day. What a great day. I'm totally not gonna go crazy. I'm so mad, dude. I lost a week's worth of recordings. I'm so mad. I'm so mad. That video was gonna go up today, too. Like, it was gonna go up today. There was so many edits on it. It was the most amount of edits I actually, like, put in for a series or, like, a video. That was the most amount of editing I have, like, done. And I actually, like, put work and effort into it. These ones I kind of have to rush just because they're every day. Obviously, when we get to the point where, you know, we don't do every day, we do, like, 3 a week or something like that, then well, they'll have a little bit more effort to them just not as much just because we don't have. Yeah, there will be a poll in the community tab if you want to vote and do whatever on the next series. Let me know. You get to choose it. But anyways, we're gonna try to ignore all of that. We're gonna go deal with this. We still need to work on the factory. We're actually almost done. I spent last night getting all the extra stuff, so all that is set. We just need the stripped oak and everything like that. And we actually already have enough, which is pretty good. Alright, so I got the stripped wood. We need 4 stacks and 34 extra. Okay, 4 stacks, 34 extra. We'll do this. We'll throw all that in. And now we need a spruce one. 5 stacks and 24 of spruce, which means I'm going to have to sit there and wait for some spruce. That's great. I'm totally not going to go crazy. Totally. Not already. Alright, let's throw this back in there. And then let's get some spruce. Do I have any extra? I don't have that much extra. So yeah, we're going to have to go over there. Sit and wait. I got dark oak. I don't have that much. Alright. Alright, well, let's go back to our tree farm. Let's try and get all that done. Let's sit here for some trees, I guess. We'll wait for those to grow and we'll sit back up here on our wonderful magical tree. We gotta sit here until we have 5 stacks. Nice. All right, so we got all of the wood. We got everything set. So what I'm gonna do, we're just going to disable that. We're gonna get this and we should, everything in here, all we gotta do is that, and we'll just drop everything in. Perfect. Now let's hope our item vault can actually hold everything. Hopefully. If not, I gotta make more. It's gonna take a minute. It's gonna take quite a few. Let's go ahead and get the schematic placed down. I might have to reposition that. Yes, I do. That's the reason why. And then we go over here. We just got to line that up. That goes like that. And we got to match these with that one. So that is how that would go. And then everything on the inside, we go up one. Because nothing else is under it. We go there. Boom. Everything is set. I forgot there's monsters in here. I didn't set up G thingy. Yeah, I forgot those were in there. Whoopsie. How that goes, we are just going to go to sleep, wait for everything to hopefully finish going in there, and then we can start working on the build. Good thing it's not manual building, this would have taken quite a few episodes. Burn, burn. And we do need to get some more gilded stuff, so I do want to do that. I also want to try and do, there's no gilded armor, which sucks, but the armor we do have, copper's not going to be, zinc's not going to be good. Diamond is what we have now. Netherite is good. Obviously, it's netherite. 8 armor, 3 toughness, 1 knockback. Now we could do Neptune, which does give water abilities, but how often are we going in the water? We can obviously put Depth Strider on these and be perfectly fine. Things I want that are gilded are the tools, just because they have that extra block reach, which means I don't have to be so close to hit some monsters, and I can reach a little bit farther with some material. So we're going to do gilded tools. Everything's going to have mending on it. The armor will be the gilded, what? Not the gilded. The armor will be netherite, and we'll have all netherite stuff. Oh, hello, spider. Everything's in. Everything's in. All right. Let's go ahead and get rid of bonk bonk. Do this. Nothing is in there anymore. Pretty good. And everything is in there. All right. Now this should be on the inside. So I shouldn't have to worry about removing anything. It should all be there. So add a gunpowder. All right. Let's go ahead and put our gunpowder in. Now, I don't know if a replay mod is actually going to work. So I've added mods in before and everything went downhill. So I have not fixed it because that is a very tedious process that I'd rather not go through right now. So what are you trying to do? Stop it. We're just going to enable this. Everything is set and we will let that go. And then we will sit here and wait for everything to be built. Alrighty, so the building is done. As you can tell, it's really not because there's still so many things that are missing. Yeah, we still have andesite bars, dark oak fence, strip oak logs. It didn't use any of them. Brother, what? It literally didn't use a single one of the strip logs, even though I had to make them. Hold on, let's see what's actually missing. This is the one thing I hate about this system is that it will literally use whatever it can. Even if like the stuff is in the system, it will use whatever it wants. Because yeah, we're missing a whole thing up here. We're missing floors. I think there's supposed to be more stuff up here. Let's see what we're losing up top. Oh, everything. A whole wall. What was in here? Is the wood actually placed? Yeah, the wood's placed, which makes no sense. And then nothing's here. What? Let's see. Because I really don't want to destroy all this. But I mean, if I destroy all of it, really I get all the material back. So that'll be the easiest thing. I could destroy it and rebuild it and just have it build itself. How much? They use a little bit of gunpowder, nothing crazy. That's gonna take a minute. Because what I'm gonna do, I'm just gonna place the schematic right in there, and then I don't know if I'm gonna need another clipboard or anything, but we'll have to figure that out. That is the one thing I absolutely hate about this system. Because yeah, see, there's supposed to be all strip logs. Strip logs, huh? Strip logs? You see that? That's spruce stripped. What's right there? Spruce stripped. Oh no, so spooky. It's right there. I don't know how it's a missing block, even though it's in the system. And now it wants me to get everything back. Actually, no, it just wants me to get all this stuff. I already put all this stuff in it. 268 granite.
Where's the granite? What the fuck? You want more granite now, huh? Even though that's what you said, I'm gonna lose it.
Jack-o'-lanterns. I don't care about jack-o'-lanterns. I'll be honest, I don't need them. I don't need the torches either. The jack-o'-lanterns are literally just going in the wall. We're gonna have a torch underneath. I don't care. I'm not gonna worry about lighting. Andesite bars. 1 in 36. Stack in 36.
Didn't I make andesite iron bars?
What we're gonna do real quick. Where's my funnels? We're just gonna take everything out of this.
Oh look, andesite bars. They're right there.
And we just throw all this stuff in here real quick. We'll take that. All right. Nothing should be in this. Wow. Nothing is.
Kind of shocking, right?
We're going to cut this down a little bit. Maybe it was just too far and can't think about its life.
No, not what I was wanting to do.
How do we do that? We'll let everything go in. We'll let it disappear out the backpack. This is some of the stuff it was requiring. Let me put that there. We'll put those in there. All right. So we'll put that back in. Let that register. What are we missing? Oh, a stack in 36 of andesite bars. There's a stack in there. Probably 36 extra of andesite bars. What else do we not have? Cut diorite stairs. Okay, that's pretty simple to get. I don't have that in. That's pretty simple. Nothing to worry. Granite. I thought I took all the granite. I guess not. Stripped oak, stripped spruce. Stripped oak, stripped spruce. 290 and 344. 290, 344. I have exactly that limit. Wow. Torches, I don't care about. Let's get rid of this. Let's re-add this in. We're going to do like that. Oh, look, it says ready. Kinda surprised.
Oh, look, it's still requesting iron bars.
You know what we're gonna do? We're gonna swap this over to a chest. That's what we're gonna do. We're just gonna throw everything into a chest. Because apparently a chest is gonna work better than anything else.
Because that makes total sense.
There's that. Let me just grab all this stuff and throw it back in. We'll verify it again. Oh, look, still need andesite bars and stripped. What? Let's do this. Is it one system? No, it's not detecting anything. Are those not the right bars? Why do they look different? Andesite bars, what? These ones. Okay, those are still pretty easy to make. Let me just throw these in here then. Alright, stairs, that's simple. Jack-o'-lanterns, I don't care. Torches, I don't care. Why is the wood not registering? 290, 344. Stripped spruce. Okay, I need that. Never mind. Maybe I'm a little bit dumb. Just a little bit. Okay, we'll do that. We'll throw all these in. We'll reset this. Oh, see, now updated.
Wow, what a surprise.
Alright, well, we got some more things that we gotta get. That's great. Not what I was planning. And of course, we're just gonna go back in order. So, let me get a new set. What do we need? Andesite bars, a stack in 36. Alright, let's go get some more andesite real quick. And we'll grab 36 of these. This will be just enough for those iron andesite bars. Because apparently there's 2 different settings of andesite bars for no reason. These make 4 at a time. Alright, we'll do that. Diorite stairs. We cut diorite stairs. Okay, I have some extra cut diorite stairs. Cool.
Let me just throw these in. I need 7 of them, you said? Alright.
Throw that in. Nice. Diorite stairs are done. Dark oak fence gates. I don't remember seeing those. Not at all. But apparently now we do. I'm gonna throw those in there. I'm gonna see what granite do I got. None. We're just gonna do a reset. Calculate everything that is in there. Don't care about this. Don't care about that. Okay. 3 stacks and 10 of granite. Okay, we'll do dark oak first. I know I have dark oak. Alright, we'll throw those new ones in there. Nice. We need more stripped oak wood, which is pretty simple. Alright, let me go get this stripped wood real quick. All right, so we have some extra logs. Let's see if this is the right amount.
I really doubt it is, but I'm gonna need more.
I need 11 stripped more.
Brother, huh?
11 stripped more. We'll do another stack just to get whatever we can on that.
Oh, brother.
I just realized I took dark oak and not spruce.
I'm really going crazy.
Oh, God.
All right, that's great. Let me just throw this back in here.
We don't have space. I
gotta make more.
All right, the only thing left is 3 stacks and 10 of granite. And then I gotta let it rebuild everything. And hope it doesn't build through stuff, because that's going to be a pain in my Jiminy's. So I'll grab those. I need all my quartz, which I may not have any more quartz, so I have to go back to my base. And boom, we have 3 stacks. We needed 10 extra, which means, all right, there we go. We need 3 and 10, it said. Ouch, my legs. All right, we should be good. This should be done. We shouldn't have to worry. Again, I'm not worrying about the lanterns. I'm not worrying about jack-o'-lanterns and torches. I'm going to add a mega torch so I don't have to worry about monsters. And then we can start working on our freaking other place. Okay, everything is set. We'll keep skip on just because that's what we need. Let it register whatever it can. That block should disappear here in a minute. Bingo. Okay, so it's placing through whatever it needs. Give me your backpack, sir. What do we got? Gunpowder, jukebox. I don't care. All right, let me get dirt to cover up this stupid hole again. Yes, we're going to be a psychopath and we're going to cover every single hole. And we'll go over here and we'll throw all this stuff out. All right, there we go. Wow, we're still placing stuff. Okay. How much is left? Oh, we still got a good chunk. See how much was missing out of this entire thing? That is so much. Like, look at all this. We have so many blocks missing in these. I mean, it would be cool if it was like a rundown structure, but it's not. It's going to be an active structure that's running. And then all we got to do is build 2 obsidian farms. And yes, we're going to have 2 obsidian farms. And then this will be our power source, which will power all of this. So
that's great.
It's kind of crazy, though. We're going to have 2 obsidian farms. We're going to have so much obsidian going through this system. Oh, man. All right, well, it's done. Apparently I have dark oak. Okay. What we're going to do, we're going to do this. We're going to set up the updated obsidian farm. Actually, you know what? No, we're going to do the power first. Should be steam engine, hopefully. Unless this is actually power, not a train system. And this is correct one. All right. That phantoms?
Please, no. No phantoms. Oh, he's seen me. I'm very threatened.
And then we got to rotate because that's where... Okay. There we go. That will be our power source, meaning everything right there will go out on this side. Back here, actually. Leave me alone, sir. Leave me alone. I feel viably threatened. All right, so we'll do that. We'll get that set. And then that is something we will work on the next episode, is getting all this stuff. It's 5. We don't have to worry about 20 pages this time, so hooray. So with that being said, thank you guys so much for watching. I do appreciate it. If you want to see some extra content, I do have a second channel in the description. More games, more random things. I don't know yet. Haven't uploaded on it a little bit, but we should have some new videos coming out soon for it. We also have started recently streaming on Twitch and Kick, so if you want to check that out, it's in the description. With that being said, thank you guys so much for watching. I do appreciate it. And by the time you're watching this, there should be a pull-up. So if you want to choose on what game mode or series we start next, let me know. With that being said, have a good one and goodbye.